Moving on then, in Taiwan, pro-China reforms pushed through parliament by the opposition are expected to be rejected and sent back for review by the government. The reforms have raised concern on efforts by China to influence the island's politics and split Taiwanese public opinion. Thousands staged protests accusing China of brazen interference. Take a look.
Taiwan passed a controversial reform package pushed by the opposition on Tuesday, despite days of street protests against the laws, which will give lawmakers more oversight over the government. The reforms give lawmakers the power to ask military, private companies, and individuals to disclose information deemed relevant by parliamentarians. They also criminalize contempt of parliament by government officials and require president to give regular reports to parliament and answer lawmakers' questions, which would be a first for Taiwan. The ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, opposed the law but didn't have the numbers to block it. Lawmakers of the DPP were booing as the laws passed. They said the reforms were forced through without proper consultation, and their content was either vague or an overreach of power. Outside Parliament, thousands of people protested. Some shouted, "Refuse Chinese political interference," as the changes are seen by some as a move favoring China. Here's a 65-year-old protester, Li Siyi.
I am worried about the next generation. Look at the politics in China now. Its economy is bad and its youth do not want to work. Are they as good as a democratic Taiwan?
The protests have been taking place against the backdrop of broader concern about efforts by China to influence the island's politics. China views Taiwan as its own territory and denounces its new president Lai Ching-te as a separatist. Lai rejects Beijing's sovereignty claims, saying only the island's people can decide their future, and has repeatedly offered talks. The protests demonstrated the intense political atmosphere Lai faces. Lai won the presidency in the January elections, but his party lost its majority in parliament. Taiwan's main opposition party, the Kuomintang, along with the small Taiwan People's Party, together have the most seats.
Now, Taiwan's cabinet has said that the legislation breaches the constitution and violates the ideal of separation of power between the executive and the legislative branches. The government admits that returning the documents would likely be vetoed by parliament, but it stressed that it was duty-bound to do this. For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.